Welcome to the story of the 2003 team trials. We're going to try to capture this in its entirety if possible, weather permitting. We're going to try to get other people, when possible, to shoot some of our flights. Ken Tyser is one of the people that we'll be working with, coaching, and hopefully having a great time. If you're a subscriber to our video subscriber series, you know all the details that led up to this team selection. There's no point belaboring them. We want to, as quickly as possible, get our stuff together and get packed up for the trip. Now it's that wonderful day that we're all waiting for. It's the day we pack up and get ready to go. Luckily I have some little bit of help here. Chicky, you gonna help me pack? Hey, you're a big help, Chicky. Believe me, you're a big help, bird. There goes my ears. Anyway, we do have a lot of stuff to pack. We're going to be flying Miss Ashley with its still under development carbon fiber wing technology. Looking forward to, actually we're already looking forward to the building season, even though this is one of the major contests. We've been developing this carbon fiber technology for so long, I'm starting to think this year may be the year that we have 3 carbon fiber planes already, actually 4 if you count Woody's. And it may be that we're going to be coming up very soon on a time when we can offer them for sale to, all the modelers. That's yet to be proven. Dave has this incredible mold, this aluminum half of a wing mold. And as soon as we get back from the team trials, we're going to be trying to make up some copies and just see what we have. Oh, it's been a few years, and we've been making these carbon fiber fuel tanks. They're in all of the planes, of course. They're in Miss Ashley. Kent Tyser has. Rich Jacobone Stuka, we've been trying to, they're designed by Wayne Triven, we've been trying to upgrade them in some way, but we haven't found a lot of ways to make them better other than don't force the shim down on the top. But these are going to be going in all our future project planes, especially the planes that have, like the Typhoon, have carbon fiber fuselages. And we hope, as I said before, we hope we're sneaking up on the day very soon, maybe even over this season, where we have an all-carbon fiber airplane, and that really will be, to me, not having to buy lightweight balsa wood, cutting that building time down. A lot of things make it a very exciting thing for me. I mean, it was not that many years ago, to be honest, that 2-blade wooden props were the only choice you have. Now you have 3-blade, 4-blade, and in my case even 5-blade carbon fiber props that it adds to the enjoyment when you have more choices of things. Well, it's not only carbon fiber parts, of course, but we've got this product, the Strega kit, online now, and we've gotten feedback from some of the people that are in the middle of building it, and it really seems to be unanimous that everybody thinks it's a pretty nice, well-engineered kit. And I think we're going to be seeing a lot of these in the very near future. Special thanks to John Brodak for helping, and not helping, but for basically for bringing it to market. Unlike all the things we've designed over the years and promoted on our own and promoted with the help of John Brodak, including Brodak Dope, and of course the very popular Brodak Cardinal kit, I really feel like, and maybe it's a little egotistical, I really feel like I have, in my own way, made a small contribution to the world of stunt, the enjoyment of the world of stunt, and obviously you can see we're still answering the phone as we get ready to leave for the team trials. And as I'm loading up the car with Les Demet, I just look around my shop. I have pictures all over the shop to remind me what, actually in my case, what an exciting adventure it's been being a modeler for my whole life. And sometimes I wonder what would have been more fun, to be a golfer or a pole vaulter or whatever. I don't know that you could ever have more fun than I've been able to have in the world of model aviation, specifically control line stunt. I thought we did pretty well this year. We won Brodax with the B-25, and I thought we were doing pretty well at the Nats until that real nasty wind came up and people started losing airplanes like popcorn. But it's nice to have him back, and I haven't ruled out the possibility that we'll be flying him at other major contests in the future. He's as scratch-free as they get. We're ready to go back into competition at any time, but in the meantime, we're just going to keep him here and hug and kiss him and hopefully continue the adventure that started a few years back with Dave Downey's help and with a lot of people's help. It's just been a great adventure, and I wish we could be flying it at the team trials, but because we don't have a practice field in the summer and because of the rules not favoring this type of plane, the 7-minute time limit specifically, it's difficult to do it. So we've chosen to fly Miss Ashley and try to push that technology a little further with the help of Richard Oliver, who's done an incredible job developing and promoting the Rojet engines, and we've been trying to get ours to run as good as we possibly can and pass on the information to other people that are still using other brands of motors, and maybe even can use some of that technology for other brands of motors. But we're pretty committed to the Rojet program with Rich Oliver's help. We've been making tune pipes for him and for various other people on a custom basis. And of course we'll be using those in our planes at the team trials. We're waiting for us to bring a couple other things that we're going to be taking with us. We have a couple of other things worth mentioning, and they're just fun things that we load up the car the night before, and we're going to be leaving real early, probably before daybreak tomorrow. We're going to be bringing along Strega. Now I think over 10, maybe 11 years old, if not old anyway. We've been using it over the years to test various motors, test different things, have other people locally, Mike Kajeski, Brian Manal for instance, John DeTavio for one. Get used to this type of plane, and now that it's a kit, it'll be really nice to preserve the original one, and it'll be in Rich Oliver's care. Rich is going to use it for motor testing projects, so we won't have to keep taking the engine in and out of his good competition plane. And that's what's nice about having an older plane. That's what's going to be nice if we build a copy right from the kit, which we may do over the winter. Les has talked about it, but this is the original one. 10 years old, they were still flying it. Yesterday at the field, they had 3 or 4 different people flying it. In this case, we have one of our spare motors in there, and we were just basically getting some time on the engine, letting other people fly the plane. We have really had an incredible summer. It rained for 31 days. Then it got so hot you couldn't believe it. Then the air, as it is today, just got so unstable, it's almost impossible to practice. We did get Michael Ferguson to come out and help us for a couple days with coaching. Some of the days were flyable, some weren't. Really nice and relaxing. Come out here and feed the fish later. Have a cup of coffee while we're loading up this stuff. So many interesting things, so many neat things in life. And of course, my model railroad, something I've enjoyed building in the last year. I've added to on a regular basis and really enjoy. Heck, I didn't realize so many people in the world of model planes love model trains also. And as you probably know or suspect, Karen and I really love to work in a garden every year. We have a lot of common interests. We do crafts together. She does her doll collecting. And of course, I'm still adding to my model railroad. And virtually every night I go up and run the trains. And of course, the Spitfire program, the Spitfire bedroom. There are many people that have enjoyed staying with us and staying here. Quite a collection of memories. And of course, one of the things I really treasured, a #1 Strega kit that was given to me by John Blodeck, autographed by Buzz and John. That is the #1 kit. What really makes all these things worthwhile are the memories. Playing the videos over and over is nice. Having these poster-sized pictures all over the house is nice, but the memories of just knowing that we've enjoyed so many interactions with so many different people, and I don't know that you can have this much fun with anything else. And the memories of the friends that are no longer with us, like Bob Barron, and it seems like too many people get added to that list every year. If it's 7:30 at night, it must be time to run the trains for a while and then get finished packing. Hey, you may have noticed Lord Aldrich is at the field today with the #2. just how many phases of model aviation get carried right over when you make a model train layout, and I'm sure it's vice versa too. Anyway, we have enjoyed this. We like sharing it with everybody. Hope you've enjoyed sharing it with us. I think we'll have, since it's getting late, we'll have a good humor here. Put the trains to bed, finish loading up the car, and get out to the team trails. Hope you enjoy sharing these little parts of our life with us. So get out there, finish loading the van, and go to the team trials. Hey, you're supposed to be helping me. You're supposed to be helping me. Can't imagine all the junk that fits in a Windstar. Unbelievable. Oh, we have to load planes? Are we going to take planes too? Have you decided that we should take a few planes? This is great if we didn't have to take planes.
No, we're not taking...
And this is a brand new Baltimore Orioles hat that I have as a good luck, I guess a good luck charm from the kids, so we have a safe trip and a fun trip. And believe it or not, Strager's in there somewhere. I don't know, Les Pack Strager. God, he didn't get a lot of respect this year. Anyway, 2 Reno Air races. Hey, we love these Reno Air races. We love B-25s. And we love the friends we have worldwide that enjoy doing this, whatever it is that you want to call us. Model aviation, control line, whatever. Don't wipe out the tape. We are coming up on, as everybody that's ever seen a windy Let's Go to the Nats or Team Trails video, we're coming up on the Pennsylvania tunnels where it usually, and it's an unbelievable phenomenon, I know you're sick of hearing this, but it rains inside the tunnels. Well, because Les is here, he's never seen it rain inside the tunnel.
It's not raining.
It rains.
It's not raining, folks. He's got a guy on the roof throwing water on the windshield.
Today, it's bright and sunny, and it's raining. It's unbelievable.
He's telling the truth. I hate to admit it.
It is raining. You hate to admit it. But wait till we get inside the tunnel, and we'll clean off the windshield, and you'll see it rains inside the tunnel. Amazing stories. Even John Brodak can't figure out how to make it stop raining inside the tunnel. We're coming up on the first of 4 tunnels right now.
Did you contact Ripley about this?
Ripley is in the back seat under Miss Ashley. So, the truth is, Les goes out to the sporting goods store before this trip, buys this $100 thermos that's guaranteed to keep coffee hot for the whole trip.
At least.
So we can go 10 hours without stopping for coffee. We haven't figured out where to go to the bathroom yet, but we're going to be drinking coffee. So, and he's got these cool cups. There's only one thing wrong with the cups. They keep the coffee so hot you can't drink it.
I found out where to go to the bathroom. Let's use the first gallon of fuel.
All right, you got it. We'll share it. Where's the rain? Now, come on, usually about halfway through here we get a big glob on the windshield. Let's clear the windshield. There you go, now the windshield's dry. Why is he entertained by such a... Maybe it's not, it only rains outside or inside, but it doesn't do both. Is that possible? Anyway, you can tell we're bored. On the way to the 2003 team trials. Oh, there it is! Hey! All right, Les is, as God is my witness, I'll never go hungry again. I'll have hot coffee for another one, too. See that? It's raining into another one.
And you know, I tell you, those birds are flying fast.
Oh, come on. Just look. It's a long trip. You got to do something to entertain yourself. Maybe this is the one that leaks. The Kittatinny Chickadoodle Tunnel. So if you come from a part of the world where it doesn't rain inside the tunnels, you'll feel entertained by this. We just run through. Now, is it raining outside the tunnel? No, it's a bright sunny day. Well, we got Les doing the driving now, so I can look around at the scenery. Oh! Yes.
Does that help?
That isn't me doing that either. We got a guy up here. We were in a rest stop. We're looking to see if these are the same guys. They're going out to Muncie. The guy's got a sidecar. It's pretty cool. I guess they're more common now than they were years ago. He's in the front now. We've been following these dudes for a while.
This is not the same guy we showed with the chick on the back of the
No. Les is afraid to pass these guys. He thinks they're bikers. They're gonna take and
Now watch this.
beat us up.
I'm gonna run these suckers right off the road.
Teach them a lesson. These guys aren't real bikers. These are like fake bikers. Check this out. Look at the sidecar up here.
Well, I like the paint on it.
Very cool. Very cool. You think this guy's gonna pull us over and beat us up? Check the sidecar out. Very cool. Now, people that don't know,
Wait a minute, is this too close now?
my father used to be, as we get caught speeding here in Nottingham, my father used to be a sidecar racer. We have magazines with his picture in it. Very cool, Lester. This guy got so sick of riding in the rain, he's towing his bike now. Actually, we've been hitting rain on and off. It's looking like it's going to be a good enough trip. Les is a good driver. Look at this. This guy's got a bicycle. Everybody we pass is a bicycle. This guy has a Harley Davidson on his Winnebago. But I'll tell you, when some people get rich, they just don't know what to do with the money. They should be building stunt ships.
But they wouldn't have the money for very long then, would they?
Now, believe it or not, we just got a cell phone call from Kent. We're about 10 miles from the motel right now. The Econo Motel. The world famous Econo Motel stunt team. Which, if you've seen in Nat's videos, you know what a gang of cutthroats they are. Anyway, and we found out we don't have, for the second time in a row, we don't have a room. So our master of ceremonies, Kent Tyser, who's responsible for booking rooms at the Econo Motel. So we're gonna have to pull rank. Kent is gonna wind up sleeping in his van tonight. I don't know. It's an exciting thing to use. When you use the Econo Motel reservation system, believe me, it's anything but foolproof. But we didn't have a room when we got to the Nats, and it doesn't look like we have a room now.
The
Econo
Motel reservation system,
right,
is the only one that quotes odds.
Right. It helps if you don't
5
speak
to 1.
English. You want the room for next week? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you sleep in the parking lot with the hookers. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, it's all part of the adventure. If you ever make a motel,
Welcome to Bull TV.
Welcome to Bull TV. And if these people ever promise you a room, forget it. It's maybe. And if the hookers get here first, they get their rooms. Now look at it. Check this out. There's no rooms tonight, right? Look at this. Tyser's the only one in the whole hotel, and we don't have a room.
But we were in 21.
Tyser! What are we in, 20?
We were supposed to be.
We're all going to be in, Kent's going to be sleeping
Not
in his
me.
van with
I will
Strega.
find a room downtown.
Get Tyser out here. Where's Tyser? Tyser! Get him out. Drag him out. Where's our room? Hey, Windy. Hey, compadre. I got no room for you. Oh, mamma mia. We got no rooms in the motel. Are you going to be sleeping in the car today? I got my room. I got news for you. If there's one room.
No, we got. You're in here.
Man, I like going to first class all the way. Oh man.
A couple of pillows.
Look at this. Believe it or not, for $30 a night, this is not too bad. We got a refrigerator in this triumvirate room we have. Oh wow. Who else is staying here tonight? Me. Besides you. I guess you and Les.
You looking for a job?
What do you mean you guess? There's 3 of us, Kemosabe, and I'm not an Indian. More, this will be continued later on in the video.
Like all animals, he marked his territory by being on it.
Now, I gotta tell you what really happened at home, even the people on the video. As I left home, Karen's battery in her car went dead, and I couldn't get the right battery clamp, so she has no car. Then, 2 nights ago, the shower door broke, so she can't use the shower. And I went to get the parts, and Kohler doesn't stock them. So she has no shower, no car. And last night while we were watching TV, the illegal cable box went bad. So she's wanting to kill me. I think I'm going to be... I may never come home from here. I'm dead. I may as well just move in. After all that nonsense, we finally have a motel room. Not very easy to get, but we have one. And we're out at the field, and it looks like everybody's practicing. Looks like the whole gang is here already. Tuesday night, the whole gang's here. Well, more or less. First one we see taking his practice flight is Paul Walker. Flying what looks like his Nats winning Mustang. It looks like he might have just come near a bird. And there are all birds flying around here. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, they're everywhere. Anyway, we'll go over and see who's here.
I figured you'd get in your own wake today after what we've been through, but I was going through my wake that time. Yeah. There's nothing moving right now.
You were in the bird's wake there for a while. The bird's wake.
The sweat bees and the the sweat bees, and I'm just pouring sweat down my back. Same time.
Well,
this is for birds.
For the birds, literally.
Absolutely dead.
Oh, it went absolutely dead. As soon as I took off and started, I went up in the wing over and it pushed me over. And as soon as I started to look for it, it's gone. It's absolutely gone.
Crazy.
Went from pushing me in the wing over to nothing, and that was it.
Is that the 72 pool?
Yep.
Oh, forgive my ignorance, but the slots in the wings to affix same to airplane fuselage.
Yeah, the wings come off. So
No, I know.
yeah.
I assume that, but the first time I'd seen that technique, pretty neat, pretty cute.
It works.
Best of all.
That part hasn't broke yet.
Yeah.
The icon of the event, Bob Giesky taking a flight. Paul said the air just went dead. We just got here, so We spent our first hour here begging for a motel room on our knees, crawling around with Sonia and Jack. But we finally have a room for tonight and then a separate room for tomorrow. So we're hoping that's going to work out. Hey, how you doing? The hat fitting okay now? What? The hat. I have to keep checking with Bob about if your hat fits right after all these championship banquets you've been to. I said I'd sneak up behind you and make sure that hat fit okay. A little tight, but you can still get it on in the morning, huh? You and my wife. Hey, we're coming down to Texas in April, you know. Oh, good. I'm bringing my whole the gang that couldn't shoot straight. I think we're gonna have a great time. I threatened to come and mow Bob's grass. You gotta wire it and mess up his shop. He said you would have to. No, we're gonna try to. I'm gonna try to have Richard playing a little, you know, stop and see as many people as possible. That'd be great. It'd be fun. I'm leaving a plane with Richard. One of my planes, so I'll have a plane down there. I don't want that tourist stuff where you gotta carry your plane on an airliner and stuff. So I'm gonna leave Strega down there with him. And you know, if any of the guys want to test fly it, be my guest. I thought go down there just fly with him. Yeah. It's not as long of a commute for you as it is for me, you know. You guys like watching that footage of Bob at the Nats doing that? Oh, it's priceless. I should have brought some copies of the tape and offered not to sell them. It's as priceless as it gets. Final unedited versions, $30, edited $15. Bob might buy them all. What time did you guys get here? Well, I gotta tell you, my wife, I'm afraid to call her on a cell phone. I left her with no car battery. The shower door stuck, she couldn't get in and out of the shower. And as I was walking out the door, our illegal cable TV took a poop. So she's got no TV, no car, and she can't watch for the next 7 days. So I might not want to make that call. I'll have less calling, you know. I'm not sure I need to make that call right now, but she's been real good about not having a shower, a car, or a TV for. You know, we have these custom shower doors. They don't make parts. You just buy new doors. And I refuse to buy new doors, so I've been trying to make replacement parts, and they got so bad that you'd get in a shower and you couldn't get out. It really wasn't as funny as it sounds. Oh. And I got stuck while I was getting ready to go flying, you know. I'm saying, I'm missing all my good air. I'm in the shower. I can't. I'm going to miss my first flight. You know? Oh, no. Remember when Bob Dixon fell asleep and missed his first official flight? He shows up at the field 2 hours late. People are reeling in their lines and going home. I'm here. Sorry. He was a buddy, but he isn't now.
Just a guy that Randy sold the pipe and motor to.
Oh, no.
Okay. And the put a little gasket in between the pipe and the header.
Oh, yeah, with no hole.
No hole.
Hey, we've done that. We don't need Randy to invent that for us. We've done it.
Send it back to him. Said it won't work.
Here's the 3 letters, and you guess what this acronym is. Free pizza. OHT.
Hot.
No.
OHT.
OHT. Because old, hot, and tired. And we all qualify for that team. We'll be on that team this week. Well, we believe in starting off every day with a healthy breakfast over at Hoosier Pete's. Actually, it looks like it's going to be a nice day. Day 1, this is going to be Wednesday, 2003 team trials. Wednesday morning. A little cloudy, but other than that, looks pretty good. And we got to get the Econo Lodge stunt team all together here and get over and have some breakfast. Oh, it looks like here we've just gotten here and already the breeze is starting to kick up a little bit, so we're hoping we're going to have a nice day. Got some people down on the other circle. Ken Tyser and I are on this circle. And Bob Gieske, Frank McMillan have just pitted down there. And Kent will have the first practice flight of the day.
Oh, nice.
Was that are those the new ones or the old ones? The pump.
Idea what's going on.
Let's go before the air blows us away, baby. We're not going to get unlimited flying.
It's going to be loaded up and...
Yeah, that's for sure.
Think positive.
Ready?
Yeah.
Bob Gieske has taken of course he's a weatherman, has taken a cloud reading of sorts and said we have very limited time before some big thunderstorms are going to come in. And you can see they're already coming in, so we're all trying to sneak in a flight or two. Les Kennett is going to be our official coach for the week. He's going to be watching flights. I'm going to try to video some. And of course try to fill you in on some of the background of the things you don't normally see in the magazine. Like the Econo Motel stunt team antics. Actually, we did get a good night's sleep last night. There was a party in the room next to us, but I don't want to tell you what was going on. It was pretty loud, though. I wound up with earplugs and 4 pillows over my head. This, of course, is one of the prototype models for the Brodax Strega kit, which is now out and can be bought. Ken has 3 of these. This is the latest one. It's got a Rojet right now, a 61, with a Rich Oliver windy type pipe, a Folly prop, and a Randy Smith spinner. So we've got everybody covered. It's got a carbon fiber fuel tank. And this is Kent's second team trials, and we're hoping he's going to finish He was last year, but I don't think he's going to be last this year. I think he's going to sneak up on a couple people. Maybe me, who knows. No, we're going to be coaching each other for the next 3 days, and then hope we have some good weather for the competition. But the biggest part of this team trials or any big contest is the camaraderie that we will all share for the next 5 days. It's hard to describe if you're not here in person, just what good feelings, fun we have, going to dinner, going to lunch, going to CVS. Sounds like we're going to Home Shopping Network here. Checked in with Karen. She has no car, no shower, no money. I even took the money. She's going to kill me when I get home. Nah, it's uncanny how when you get ready for one of these things, you want the week or two before to be uneventful. In my case, the tenants wreck the house and leave. I have all kind of things falling apart at the house. The bird had a problem with his foot and had to go to the vet. Every day it was something. Chickadooey. Well, we got 3 circles going now. It looks like at least everybody will get 1 or 2 flights. If it does get windier or bumpier or whatever, you never really know. You never know what's coming. Bob Hunt is here with his 40 ship, a replica of the Genesis. Circle next to us, and of course, little by little, people will start filtering in today and tomorrow. Some nasty clouds go through, and we all took a break, went up to 12th Street Cafe, but waiting for the guy to finish mowing the grass now. We're going to take a couple flights on this circle. Paul Walker's down in the lower circles. He's still flying. He's been practicing all morning, really, doing a good job. Bob Hunt's over on this circle. He's working on his equipment. We're going to work with Kent over here, try to get a couple of prop pitch changes, get his equipment dialed in for him. Air is significantly different here than back where we come from and where Ken comes from too, so we got a lot of work to do. I've got mowing grass here that may be a problem. I don't know if he's out there mowing away, and it seems like he just comes up and goes around on anything to make you crazy. Anyway. Now we've come back to the field, of course, in the very hot part of the day. It's really as hot probably as it's ever going to be, way over 90. But to do some trim changes for the eventuality, it's not the eventuality, we will have to fly if it's this hot. So Kent is making some adjustments we have 2 handles, and he's trying to decide with 3 flights on each handle which is the one he wants. What I've done is taken the braided lines, put them away, taken out the solid lines, and I'm going to take 3 flights on this handle to find a neutral that I'm happy with. And then we're going to go back to coaching flights. Billy Woolridge just got here with Bob McDonald. Bob Hunt's working on some trim changes. I guess everybody's working on. Bob Gieske's over there in the paddock working on changes. But that's generally what this part of the afternoon would be like. Is to explore, because we come onto a field that we haven't flown on in a while, and in this case I haven't flown on it in a year, more than a year, so except with the B-25, and to make those changes, something that may make it a little bit easier to fly the plane, or a little bit better, or track better, or whatever. But that's what they're going to be doing, and Kent's going to be doing 3 in a row now, and then I'll take 3 in a row. With Les's input, we hope we're going to be making changes that'll help the overall pattern. Well, we're back from our lunch break, afternoon break. Rich Oliver just pulled in. This is going to be his first warm-up flight. Mr. Rojet, wife Edie. And it looks like we'll have maybe a 1 or 2 hour practice session and some really nice air. And these evening practice sessions tend to be a little deceptive because we don't get to fly at this time of the day. Usually when you get to fly, and we stayed and worked on props. Ken Kaiser's got some props that he's pitched, and we're going to give him a test. Bob Hunt's been making progress with his Genesis. And they are predicting a relatively nice day tomorrow. And then, of course, Friday, the day that counts. Thunder showers, scattered thunder showers. We're hopefully going to be able to deal with all of it. Now, we have these I was thinking of something. These unique little bugs that live in the corn. And like in New Jersey, the mosquitoes land on your arm and just annoy you. Usually they don't even bite you. These little suckers land on you and they just take a bite and fly away. on there now, Kent?
That one.
That's the one you just pitched, okay. Where did we go? Bob Hunt on a practice flight.
This is the official medicine to keep Wendy off. I mean, to help Wendy keep bugs off.
Spray my legs. Spray my legs, please. They're eating me alive. I think these are the rare poops-eating bees or something. Thank you. Oh, they're a killer when you're flying, aren't they? My God.
Oh, they were in my glasses.
Oh, jeez.
Now I have to put mouth on.
Yeah, we had duct tape the mouth shut.
He needs to get better.
Who?
Bobby.
Mr. Bill, Tampa Bay beats up on our Jets again. I don't like that. They should have a little more class than that.
We didn't play you guys.
Nah, Japan. They played them in Japan.
Oh yeah, first game of the year.
The Japan Bowl or whatever the hell it was. Give us a break. We don't even have a quarterback anymore.
No, I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't know. I kind of like Pennington. I thought he was going to be a good one.
I think he will be if he gets well.
A little landslide? I'm not sure. Hard to tell from here.
Fly.
I got my plane up, Miss Ashley.
Miss Ashley?
I got some flights today. feels good this hour of the night. In the heat of the day, it gets wimpy. Everything feels good now. It's cooled off. There aren't a lot of thermals coming off the runway. You don't want to get suckered in.
Back, you'd relieve that edge quite a bit.
Yeah.
Phillips entry on it.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Yeah. Well, yours had quite a bit on it, and I was just...
As long as you got both of them in your toolbox, you'll be fine. You won't have a problem. And as the sun sets in the west. All right, Chick O'Dooley, you all set?
Yeah, let me get that one out. Get back to our player.
Chick O'Dooley with the sun setting in the west.
Then get the yellow glasses out. Just as that fog starts going across there, and then you see the trees.
At least the bugs like your plane, Ken.
Geez, fog, Andy.
They love it.
Squirrel. Well, how's old John? He's surviving back there. Yeah. I didn't go fast.
I've gone cleaned up, I remember. I have.
I got a good coat of wax. Clean it up tomorrow. Yep.
Get rid of about twice.
Tyson with one of the several props he's been working on pitching and modifying. I would guarantee a bug got in his eye or something. He had been getting eaten alive by these little corn slivers or whatever they are. Not sure what they are. But it's true, a lot of the trim changes at this time of night when it's relatively cool and the air is nice, the next day in the heat of the day they just fall on their face. So you always have to really be careful not to get so enthusiastic at this time of the day with trim changes. I was sad to hear that the real Strega, Tiger DeStefani, had basically retired from air racing and sold the engine. So the plane's still sitting somewhere out in California, but not the engine. Sunset now, watch. We are a Muncie sunset. This doesn't get any better than this. Out on the runway with the bugs keeping you company, a Muncie sunset. And sometimes this is the most fun of all, just hanging out with your friends, watching other people fly, enjoying the bugs biting you. Look, as I speak, is that what you chew, Russ? Oh yeah, I think I'll swat that thing on my head. It's funny, no matter how much bug spray you put on, it isn't enough. Billy Warwood is out there helping Bob tune up his plane. Put some final trim on a plane that looks like it's flying pretty well. And so as the sun sets in the west or in the east, I'm not sure where it sets in Muncie, we are probably on one of the last flights of the day, unless Kent wants to take another one. Bob will probably stay. They're working on some prop changes back there. Never hurts to have extra propellers, that's for sure. The more you have, the better. This will probably be Rich Oliver's third practice flight while he's here. And most of the people are going to turn in early tonight because we'd like to get some early morning flights in the morning. Socialize wherever we wind up going for dinner tonight. It's starting to sound like a pizza night tonight. The bugs knocked Rich Oliver's hat off. Kent has decided to take one last flight before we head out for some pizza. Or something, I don't know. Anyway, been a nice first day out here. I guess it's been pretty productive for all of us, and a little coaching of each other. West Emmett's been real good. Made out a lot of sheets today. Spent a lot of the hot part of the day in the sun. We'll get this one last flight and pack it up.
Taking a nap again?
Rich Oliver's giving Bob a hand with his motor operation here. as we get ready to pack up here, a beautiful, beautiful Muncie sunset. What a great place this is to spend some time. We were mowing grass today. There's some extra circles for the upcoming World Championships. And by the way, we'll be videotaping the entire World Championship. We've already made our room reservations. So if you plan on not attending or attending, either way, buy the video so I can buy bug spray. So here it is Thursday morning. You may think this is funny, but if you're making this up, I don't think you can make this up. We locked ourselves out of the room and lost the key. We had to climb in through this window. I had to climb in through the window. And we have to go find the key to the room. We hope it's somewhere in one of the restaurants we went to. Went to Pizza Hut or somewhere. But the great adventure continues. And it looks like it's going to be actually another flyable day. So it's off to Hoosier Pete and off to the field. Well, I always like to get down the field early. In fact, we're the first ones here. I think Bob Gieske and Mike just pulled in, but you can see it's going to be a Muncie morning. Pretty soon the circles will be filled up. This is Thursday. The Gieskes are getting set up over there right now. And we're really not allowed to start motors till I think 7:30, but we usually wait till somebody else starts a motor and then let them take the blame if there's a problem. The early bird gets the Gieske. You notice Les walking around. He's looking for the key to our room because we had to climb in a window last night to get there. Here comes Bob Hunt. He's ready to work on his equipment again. And we're probably going to be ready to start engines in a few minutes. Okay, we're going to pick this up with Wendy on his first practice flight. I believe this is Thursday morning. pretty much got most of the contestants here. Still a few people left to come in. Usually there's between 20 and 25 entries. We don't know how many we'll have. I think Ted and David still have to get here. It is Thursday morning. It's just about as nice as it ever gets in Muncie. Very different from the Nationals. Almost since we've been here, you could fly. Except for that one time on Tuesday morning where it got a little nasty. Getting eaten by the bugs like we all are. Rich Oliver getting a lunch from Frank McMillan. Just telling a funny story while we're watching Rich's flight. Really pretty funny. Losing the key to the motel room and climbing in the window. I mean, it's, when people see you doing that, you're usually not thinking he lost his key. At least not up where I live. They're usually thinking call the cops. And we had this other crazy thing. I just want to put this on a video. It doesn't have anything to do with the Coon Trails. Because every time we go to one of these, we have little mini adventures that we can never explain why or how they happen. So this year we were having lunch yesterday in Arby's, just sitting there minding our own business. We were all tired. And out comes the fire engine, the emergency crew, a whole bunch of kids. The firemen put ladders up on the roof of the building across the street from Arby's, and they all run up on the roof, and they threw down a sneaker. I'm not even knowing what the heck is going on with this sneaker. And then the cop car came and took 3 kids away. Maybe that sneaker was full of cocaine or something. I don't know. I wonder if they do drugs in Muncie here. Ah, who can tell? Anyway, it's really good to see Rich flying so well. A 3rd place at the Nats. His engines have been very well received, seem to be performing well. Kent and I both have his engines in our planes. Bob Hunt has one of them. I'm trying to do a little head count of how many road jets there are here. And I'm not sure, but they're in the minority, but they certainly all seem to be running well. It's our first practice flight Thursday. Can't hear you, lass. Now he can see there because the first time he pointed it up, I was dead upwind from him. First one long, cigarette pack on its side. Cut the second one short, missed the intersection entirely. Too steep. Better. They laid the first leg down too much and threw the bottom too steep for those down legs. Okay, intersection right on the flyer, short. Back up to short. Shorter. Back up to shorter. Intersection on the flyer, short. Consistent mistake between his horizontal rounds and the square eights. He moved the axis back. Move the axis back. He keeps shifting around. You know, it's like what we said too, Les. Let it fly, let it fly. Too short. What we're doing, I mean, it's just really, like I say, nitpick. I mean, you're not talking glaring mistakes. Yeah, but that's the difference between... Well, I understand that, yeah. Selection and not. Right. Not straight up. Pull it back to the... standing out here in the heat, trying to get little things. Now, at this point in the tape, as we pick up, this is Ken Tyson in the middle of a fight. We're trying to find a spot for the tripod. We're going to shoot some, what I call coaching tapes, where the camera doesn't move. We try to do this every time. We did some at the Nats, whatever. I always put these on a separate tape because they really aren't more than redundant for us. We play them back and forth, go to the motel room, play them back and forth. What we can do is put a piece of tape right in the middle of the screens, look at intersections, things like that. So I'm up where the car track is, and I'm trying to find a spot. I don't think the camera's even level. But from here, the objective is to get the camera as close as possible and still see the whole maneuver. We're going to trade some of that away here in a minute, I can see. So here we can see the intersections, the heights, and we'll use that for our coaching purposes. And we'll try to get several people, once some more people come out onto the circle, from the same camera position, and then supposing you did lay a piece of tape here, you would see who's flying bigger, smaller, softer, harder, whatever. This is one maneuver that when you have a camera on a stationary tripod, you can see all the angles and intersections that need correction. From the tripod, so you can get a little look at the geometry, some comparative geometry. This is the all-new Ted. I'll invent it as I go along stunt padding. Actually, he hasn't flown yet, so this is a good... tripod. This will probably be the last flight we can get on this tape. This will be Brett Buck on a warm-up flight. Brett Buck. So it looks like pretty much, and there may be a few people coming in tomorrow. I think we pretty much have everybody here. And we're certainly looking forward to some good weather tomorrow. Today has just been great for the whole day. We've been out here for a few hours. And it's just been beautiful. Almost exactly the opposite of what we had at the Nats. So I guess that's always part of it. The weather is always part of any big contest and part of any contest. Picking up the second half. We got some room on his tape. Second half of Billy Woolridge's flight, flying the Thunderbolt. Billy Woolridge on a practice flight Thursday. Next up is Rich Oliver on a practice flight Thursday. So we're just going to go until we get to the end of this tape. And then we're going to head out for the big lunch. A well-deserved break. We've been out in the sun for a lot of hours. Super Billy is not used to this many hours. Not used to the heat. Oliver, practice flight Thursday.
What do you got capped off on this one? You got the vent capped off?
Ordinary Uniflow, yeah. I just made a short Uniflow vent tank. All right, Chickadooley.
Richard?
Edie, you're still the only one not all sweated up here. Oh, yeah. I'm ready for lunch, Tyser.
Me too.
Lunch, feed me. I'm hungry.
Brunch.
Brunch. Supperfest. We're eating like crazy. Man, we're like prisoners or something when they throw us the food.
You wouldn't dare. You shouldn't.
Damn it, let's get cleaned up here, Chickadooley.
What?
Let's gather our evils while we may.
What are we doing?
We're going for lunch now.
Oh, good.
I'm done. I went over there and passed out. I know. To believe, but while I'm launching Kent's plane, maybe you can play the tape out. A bug flies in my ear, and for the whole time he's playing with the handle, I'm trying to get this bug to shake out of my ear.
We're going to lunch, brunch, supper, whatever it is. Wes is bringing the chairs in. Doesn't get a lot more fun than lunch at Muncie. I thought it'd be productive. Look at Kent's body position from this angle. Might be something we'll do from time to time. Look at some of the other flyers, their body positions. Always something to learn. practice days we have some freestanding camera work, and we're going to try to get everybody, of course, some tripod work, and when the competition starts, try to get as many flights as we can. Preserve this event forever.